Well, it's morning, and it's the lawnmower's running. That's what you're hearing. But we had a little bit of a surprise this morning that we didn't know was coming, and it's this lady at my feet. She's absolutely bonkers. So we have, am I getting them in frame? Two precious little kittens. Two. Read them, two. A little gray and a little looks like a tortie. They are absolutely adorable. We didn't know she was pregnant. We did not know. Mostly because she didn't look pregnant at all. And she didn't look pregnant because she's a very slender. And she's never had kittens before. She is old enough. Somebody always asks the first time one of our cats have kittens, is that cat old enough? Yep, she's old enough. So she is fantastic, actually. And because it was her first litter, she carried very, very small, right? So she's very little. She carried them really high. I'm getting fluff in my eyes. The dandelions are doing their thing, so I'm getting fluff in my eyes. It's fun. So we didn't know. Look at these guys. Some of these guys have to get evicted. They are too big. They're too big. Including you, Lucky. I love Lucky. Lucky is awesome. And then, of course, these little guys. Some of them get to move to the big pen. I have to sort them again and decide who I'm willing to sell. And the answer is not very many. The answer is not very many. I want to keep everybody. But Shadowfax is excited because there's grass cutting happening. And he likes it when he gets shot grass. So he runs back and forth. And he loves having the grass. So Shadowfax is right there. And he loves when grass is getting cut because then he can go and get the grass, which he loves. He loves when he gets shot grass. He thinks that's hilarious. I'm going this way. I am going this way so I don't get run over by a lawnmower. Yes, the lawn's getting cut. Not by me. Not by me. I do not. Hi. There's a concerned duck. She's not sure she likes the lawnmower running. She gets nervous, which is cute. But he gets all the grass that my dad shoots him. And he loves the grass. He absolutely loves the grass. So he gets very, very happy. Are you happy? Yeah? He gets very happy. Because he loves to have the grass shot at him. So he gets very excited. To be fair, it is very exciting. So, you know. Hi, Arwen. Arwen's hiding in here because she doesn't like lawnmower. She doesn't care about the grass because, frankly, she can eat the grass whenever she likes. She's a free-range lady. So she's hiding in here. I'm just checking to see if anyone's hiding in a corner broody. Nobody is. You're laying an egg. I understand. I'll leave you to it. I'm not going to bug her. I know sometimes I bug her. I'm not going to. She just wants to be left alone. See how excited he gets? Are you getting grass? He gets very, very happy. He loves grass cutting time. That's his favorite time of day, is grass cutting time. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get out here and film. Anyway, little ducks are doing well. They're going back inside now that I'm not inside. And, of course, they completely spilled their water. Of course they did. I'll refill it. I will refill it. What? Well, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I don't know what you're upset about. What I'm doing is looking for any more ducklings. I saw a couple earlier, but I couldn't get them until before they went under the barn. So what I'm doing is looking to see if there's any more wandering around out here. I don't see any, but you got to remember they're really little and they're dark in color. These are not your little yellow ducklings, so they're really hard to see. They're really hard to see. So you guys haven't laid yet. It's too early. You have an egg under the ramp that I'm not going to bother with. I'm not bothering. I am not bothering. It's not my problem. If you see white hair here and there, nothing's dead, okay? So, like, there's that chunk of white hair there. Nothing's dead. It's just Vodka. We brushed him out yesterday. So, nothing's dead. Okay, not Gemini. This is Deli is starting to make a nest. You are not. That's Stump. Stump is not. Deli is. Okay? So, Deli's starting to make a nest. I would assume she's going to have babies tomorrow then. Tomorrow would be day 31. Because today is the 7th. Is it? Is it the 7th or the 6th? Somebody tell me what day it is. Because I don't know. Whatever day it is, I think it's day 30 today. But it might only be day 29. I don't know. I don't know because I can't do math. And I don't know what the date is. I know it's Friday, which means I am going to be live streaming later today. By the time this video is live, that was yesterday. But that's what I'm doing this afternoon. I also want to get my peppers in the ground and my cabbage and my spinach. But given that I feel terrible, I've been up since 2 a.m. I was quite ill in the night, and I actually feel terrible. But I still have to get up and look after everybody, don't I? That's one of the downsides with your having a hobby farm. Spiderweb. Don't want to wreck it. I try not to wreck the spider webs. But one of the downsides with having a hobby farm is even when it sucks, even when you feel terrible, you still got to get up and you still got to do the stuff. And there's Jake. She's a very pretty kitty. Yeah, so we have 2 new additions to the farm. We will take a better look at them a little bit later. They were just born early this morning. We were wondering why Vodka was being weird about Wildfire yesterday, and he was being really weird. Like, he was being very weird. And we were wondering why. Like, on the back deck, he wanted everyone calm. Like, he got mad at Gwen because Gwen was running around. And that's weird. He doesn't do that, right? He doesn't get mad, but he did. So we were like wondering why. Like, he got mad at her. It's like, why are you getting mad at the cat? And it's because it was actually very late last night. Wildfire was starting to be in labor. My pumpkins and my cantaloupes are coming up. I'm excited. And so are my squashes. They seem happier since I gave them water. And my eggplants are coming up. I apparently dumped the eggplant seeds in like one big chunk. I don't care. And looks like my cucumbers survived their first night outside, so yay. Hopefully we get cucumbers. Sometimes when you transplant, things die and whatever. I have more seeds. And I'm going to hopefully drop some tomato seeds directly in the ground now that it's warm enough at night that everything will survive. So I have another crop of tomatoes because I need lots of tomatoes, like lots. And I don't see the chives or the dill coming up yet. Oh yeah, the dill's coming a little. Not the chives yet. The chives have a longer germination cycle anyway, so we have to wait for that. So what are we doing today? What's the plan? Well, I'm going to put a duck egg in the incubator, but just one duck egg. So it's not going to be exciting. I'm not even going to bother filming it. I'm going to put chicken eggs in with it next week. But we are slowing down on the hatching because we are getting fewer eggs because it's getting hot and fewer people are going to want chicks. So we're really slowing down on the hatching. Where's your mother? One kitten is missing. I'm assuming she moved it, which would be totally normal. Wildfire, you have a child. Thank you. You forgot this child. Yeah, you pick it up. You're not stupid. Thank you. She's taking her under the deck. Excellent. So we won't really be able to check on those kittens, but that is a good thing. She's taking them under the deck. That's safer than under the stair. Under the stair is stupid. So it's a really good thing she moved them. I'm very happy about that. I did not like them under the stair, but you can't argue with a cat, right? You can try to move them, but the cat will not move if they don't want to. Like, they'll just keep putting them back. So I'm really glad she has chosen to move them underneath the deck, because underneath that step is not safe. So I am really glad. I'm glad I caught her moving them. So good. Good. Kittens are moved. Kittens are safe. She only had the 2. And that's good enough. Yeah, she got them both. Good, good. Kittens are moved. I am happy about that. And she's got her own mom, Gwen, who is there to help her. And Gwen is technically still nursing, so she'll probably help nurse the 2 little ones. It is Wildfire's first time as a mama. It will be Gwen's last time as a mama. She's had 3 litters now. That's enough. So, yeah. 3 litters is good enough. We are going to call it quits for that particular mama. And then we'll be happy, because 3 litters is enough for any cat. Like, I know some people, it's like with dogs, I only like 2 litters. I know some people will let their cat have litters every year for like 6, 7, 8 years. I don't like that. I think 3 is enough. Even though cats are such good moms, they know what they're doing, they're really, really good at it, it's still really frustrating when you see a cat just worn down by that many pregnancies. So for Gwen, this was her 3rd pregnancy. And yes, we're counting the pregnancy where she only had 1 kitten, which we kept because that was Wildfire. So she will get spayed. And next year, Bowser and Jake will get spayed because they had a litter last year. And they had a litter this year. And that'll be it. So I'm definitely next year going to keep a Jake kitten. And I'm probably going to keep... I won't keep a Wildfire kitten. I will keep a Wildfire kitten on her 3rd litter, on her last litter, which is what I'm going to start doing. So I'll keep a Jake girl next year. And then we will actually be in the market for an unrelated boy cat. Because we don't actually have boy cats here. We don't. So we will get... What happens when we keep a daughter each from Jake and from Bowser, we will get DK fixed. Because I don't want brothers and sisters breeding, or fathers and daughters breeding. So if we keep daughters, then he would be their father. And I don't want to do that. So next year, DK will probably also get fixed. It's fine for DK to mate with Wildfire because he's not her dad. And he's not related to Jake or Bowser. So that's fine. But I don't want father-daughter breedings. I want some genetic diversity. So probably next year I will be in the market for a little boy kitten. So we'll see. That would be nice to get a little boy kitten. So we will look for something that's unrelated to our kittens, which would be the plan. I want something unrelated. That's just the way it is. Anyway, I'm going to go inside. I have to prep for my live stream. I'm going to wait till it cools off a little bit before I plant those plants outside. I don't like planting them in the heat. I also have to move my chair to a shadier spot because this is not shady enough. I will move my chair to a nice shady spot and we will hang out in the shade when we live stream because it's going to be hot. I don't like the heat. It's going to be a hot one. It's been kind of cold. Now it's hot. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll have some baby bunnies this weekend. Oh, that would be fun. Hi, Patches! Hi! You finally woke up? Hi, Patches! That's my baby Patches! Yeah! That's my baby Patches! I love Patches. I know. Are these guys almost ready? Yeah, they're almost ready to go to their new homes, but not quite. They need just a few more days. You know? Also, I don't really want to give them up right now. So, you took them underneath, sweetie. Are you lost? You took all your kittens underneath. Follow your mama. Gwen knows. Gwen knows where they are. Just, you know, if you're stupid, Gwen knows. It's her first litter. Give her a break. That's why she's got Gwen. Gwen, there's a reason I like if my cats have kittens together. And it's because then they're not stupid. They have older, more experienced cats who can kind of guide them a little bit. Because she is a first-time mom. So, yeah, good on you. Good on you for moving them, guys. Good job. They are much safer now. Anyway, I'm going to go inside. Okay, she figured it out. She's like, okay, yeah, I go back under. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go inside. And it's Friday, so I'm not even really doing much. I might make bread so that I can have sandwiches because I'm kind of in a sandwich mood. But other than that, not doing anything. Just live streaming, planting those plants. It's going to be a very boring day. I feel terrible. So I'm mostly going to hang out with Tequila and her puppies. I feel like absolute crud. And somebody asked me why I don't swear. Why I don't swear is because if you swear in the first few seconds, you get in trouble. Right? And sometimes when you start swearing, you swear too much and you get in trouble. Somebody asked me that very specifically. But the reason I don't is because I do not want to get in trouble on YouTube. I don't want to. So I just watch it. I just watch my language. So crud is about as cursy as we get. So I just got hit in the head with a piece of plant. It's windy today. That's good because it's going to be hot, so I don't mind the wind. Anyway, time to head inside. I don't know why I've been recording this long. I'm a little discombobulated. It's little tiny Renee is under the step. So, she's a real cute thing. I love her. She's not ready to go yet. She's younger than Patches. And Patches is just pestering the mama cats to no end. Not because he needs to, just because he wants to. Anyway, that's enough about kittens. I'm going inside. It is very windy. I'm going to have to tie my hair up when I live stream. Because it is so freaking windy. All right. That's enough of this segment. Let's go inside. All right. I am out here ready to put some pepper plants in the ground. And I'm going to throw some... Where's my other thing? Doesn't matter. But I'm also going to throw some cabbage and whatchamacallit seeds in while I'm doing that. So I'm just going to pull some of this out. I don't really care that much about weeds, so just the big ones I'm going to get out. Like that's a big one. It doesn't need to be there. It's a big one. It doesn't need to exist over here. Thank you very much. And I don't like these prickly ones. A lot of times I get rid of the prickly ones because they're annoying. If you ever touched a prickly one, I'm also not sitting on the ground because there's prickly ones outside the planter. There we go. Get rid of these guys. Ow, they're prickly. All right. So I have 3 rows of peppers. And so I need 4 holes for each row. Yeah. 3 and 4. Now, here's the thing. I don't actually know what kind of peppers these were. I didn't write it down. So we're just going to pop out 4 of these trays and let them do their fancy thing. That's a weed. I like to bury them nice and deep. Right up to the tips there. Because it's a good thing to make sure your peppers are well covered. Like I cover all the way up. They'll grow. They'll do their thing. Ugh, come on. There we go. And then we're going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prickle. Just go away. Prickling my leg. Do I know what kinds of peppers these are? Not really. Not really. Do I care? Also not really. Doesn't matter because peppers are easy to identify once they grow. So it doesn't really matter what kind of peppers they were. It really does not matter. So whatever kind of peppers they were peppers I wanted to grow. That one's good. I just covered that one. Oh well. I don't care. I do not care. I have reached my goblin stage of gardening this year. And what that means is I don't care. I don't care. They can just, do whatever they want. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for this last group. And that is this one. And this one. And yeah, I know it looks like I'm being really haphazard, and I really am. They always grow. This is good soil. And then in the fall, I'll top it up with more compost. And we'll be happy. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. What? There's a turkey looking at me. Okay, I almost buried these. Don't do that. Alright, what I'm going to do here, 1 line, 2 line. Cabbage. Okay. Cabbage. 1 line. 2 lines. No, I don't care. Boop, boop. Don't care. They'll either grow or not grow. They're on their own. Over here, same thing. 1 line. 2 lines. This is spinach. This is spinach. Same deal. I don't care that much. I don't like spinach. But I'm not growing it for me. Oops. I just dropped a bunch of seeds. Okay, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Cover them up. Next up, watering can required. Especially for the seeds. Soak the seeds. Give the peppers a good drenching. Soak the seeds. So seeds require a lot of soaking. I'm going to do the squash here while I'm at it. And cucumbers and broccoli nonsense. Ah, that one's empty. It's okay, we got another one. We want the cauliflower seeds and the broccoli seeds to get really drenched. That's why I'm way over here. You can't see me, I think. Yeah. Oh well. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to drench the pumpkins. Pumpkins need a lot of water. If you're growing pumpkins, be prepared to give them what you think is way too much water. Okay? Like way too much water. But they need it. So, yeah, you're going to give them a lot of water, but you know what? That's tough cookies. They need it. Anyway, let's be done with that. Then now what we're going to do is go look after the animals. Because it's evening and we need to. Alright, it's actually very late. Arwen's doing Arwen stuff. These new kittens are moved underneath. Nice and safe. They're basically in the middle here, and that's where the cats normally put their young kittens. I think Gwen orchestrated that. Take the two new little guys under there. So we probably won't see them for a couple of weeks. That's okay. That is okay. Hi, Arwen. Do not bite my knees. We're not allowed to bite knees. That's a rule. That is a rule. So, one thing that Tristan did is he evicted some of the younger birds. Hi. Yeah, you're a nice duck. But he evicted some of the younger birds. So, they're here. They're okay. It's not super cold. They will be okay. So, we caught a couple more ducks, baby ducks. But I haven't seen any since we caught those last couple. So, whether we'll see any more shortly is not my problem. But, yeah, he evicted some of these birds. Mostly layers. That one is lucky. He is old enough to be out here. Because this is the beginning of June. He hatched at the end, he hatched in April. So, he is absolutely able to be outside. He is fine. And it's not super cold. He's okay. They're all okay. They can be outside. They have some growing to do, yes. But they're fine. Okay? Hello. Hello, my chickens. Hello, my chickens. Well, that egg is no good. That egg obviously fell. And obviously when she laid it, it fell behind the shelf and fell down there. So I threw it on the ground. So yes, you can have that. Yeah, go ahead. Yes. Yes. That's for you. Go ahead. Well, do you remember even how you got up there? Mira's trying to figure out how she got up there. Jump! You can do it. Well, get it. Whatever, don't get it. I'm just checking that. You okay, Blue? Don't fall. Our big old Blue. He's a big old guy. We love Blue. See if anyone will come down for the egg. You can do it, Mira. There's like, no, I can't. I am scared to jump. Like, you don't jump all the other 100 times. How do you get down normally? You could do it. She's like, no, I can't. She wants to eat the egg, but she's scared. And he did it. And there she goes. It's chickens. I'm just looking in here for any eggs. Stop jumping on me. Somebody just jumped on me. I think it was Sauron. Stop jumping on me. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, we're good. They're happy. I think it was Sauron was using me as a bounce pad. I was like, what the heck is happening? I like them. They're good chickens. We like our chickens. There's Arwen doing Arwen stuff. Hi, Arwen. Arwen's just doing Arwen stuff. Arwen mostly free ranges. Like, she doesn't go anywhere. I get asked a lot, what if she takes off? Well, she's a fainter. I can outrun her. She's not very fast. Even her top speed, her adrenaline gets going. Hi, Lonesome. Her top speed, her adrenaline gets going and she faints. So, it's really not difficult to, it's really not very difficult to make sure she doesn't run away, because she's really not fast. She's actually very slow. Let's go over here and see if we have any action. Any bunny action. No Tinsley action yet. Hopefully, she has babies. Because I want babies. I want baby bunnies. No, but we do have scraps of fur. And I don't think for you either. No. Okay. He's in his pen. Also, earlier we had Bonnie escape, but he's back. It's okay. Bonnie's there. It is okay. Bonnie's there. We're fine. Anyway, this is pretty much going to be it for the night. I really don't feel well. But when you have farm animals, you can't just decide you're not going to do it. Right? You can't just decide, well, nah. That's our sweet Arwen. Yeah. Our sweet Arwen. But you can't just decide, I feel too sick to come out and do anything. You don't get to make that choice. You have to look after them anyway. So, it's kind of just what you have to do. So, that's what we do. Even when we're sick, even when we're exhausted, these guys still need food, still need water, because they do. Okay? They absolutely do. So, that's what we do. Give them food, give them water, even when we're not feeling good. And trust me, I have not been feeling good. Hi, Smokey! We'll go over and see if we can see Smokey, or if he's going to go back in the garage. Hi, Smokey! Hi, Smokey! Hi, Smokey! It's a Smokey! Hi! Here comes Peaches! Aw! Hi, sweetheart! This is my Peaches. Peaches! Isn't she perfect? Yes, I know, sweetheart. You're the most perfect kitten. Oh, I love you so much. We have perfect kittens. No, Whiskey's stepping on kittens. He don't mean to. It's an accident. Anyway. But yeah, we did get the things planted. I still have not done the lettuce thing I keep talking about. I am going to do it. So I've got dill coming up. I do not have chives coming up. And the herbs we put in that box seem to be doing just fine, unlike the oregano that the cat killed. We don't want to talk about it. And the tomatoes seem to be doing okay. We won't know if they survive for a while yet, but hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. The pumpkins and the cantaloupe are coming up. I'm really excited for pumpkins and cantaloupe. And I literally just planted that yesterday, so we don't know yet. The squash is doing well. I think the peppers will do okay. Peppers have a higher chance of success than the cucumbers. The cucumbers, they're okay, but they'd probably be happier. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Seems like they'll be okay, but they could be happier. I could have happier cucumbers. I think I don't really like the scorching heat, which is why I'm putting the lettuce inside, because it's supposed to be a really, really hot summer, and really, really hot summers are not the way to make lettuce happy. So if I want half decent lettuce, I'm gonna have to make sure that lettuce doesn't get too hot. So that means not leaving it outside. Anyway, Kittens in the window. Whiskey's here. Whiskey's here doing whiskey stuff. Anyway, that is about it for us today. We did have 2 new kittens on the farm. Unexpectedly, did not know she was going to have kittens because she was showing no signs. But she did indeed have kittens. I'm very excited about that. So the only other thing I'm doing is I'm putting literally 1 duck egg in the incubator. I am at the point where I am winding down hatching for other people for the year. I'm just putting in a couple things that I want. I want to mind 1 more duck. So for me to keep. So that's what I'm doing, is putting 1 duck egg in the incubator tonight. Since it's only 1 egg, I'm not going to bother recording that because it's literally 1 egg. 1 egg. We're not going to worry about 1 egg. So the reason hatching season is winding down for us is because people stop buying chicks. Hi, guys. And the guys out here, none of these are silkies. These are all layers. Except for the ducks. So these guys are all layers. And I think they're going to be really pretty. I think I got a couple of roos in there, which is good. I think I've got 1, 2, 3 roos, I think. I think Lucky's a hen. Lucky's part silky, so that's going to be hard to tell for sure. But of the other ones, none of them are part silky, and I see 1, 2, 3 roos, and everyone else looks like a hen. 1, oh no, you're a hen, probably. 2 roos. 2 roos. A white one is a roo, and a darker one is a roo. Looks like everyone else is probably a hen. Hard to tell for sure right now. If they were silkies, you wouldn't be able to tell for sure. Silkies take months. So, hopefully, we get a few good roosters. And why do I like roosters? I just love roosters. I like some really pretty roosters to have around the yard. That's what I want. So, in order to get what I want, like, look. Wildfire does not know what to do without her mother. She's literally relying on her mother to show her what to do. She's like, so, Mom, do we, and she's old enough to have kittens. She's not a baby, okay? It's just, she's like, Mom, do we, feed the big ones or the little ones? What do we do here? She literally is relying on her mom to tell her what's next. That's why I like having multiple mamas, some older than others, so they can kind of show you the way it happens. show you what you're supposed to be doing. So hopefully those kittens will be all right. We've never had a problem before. And we've got Gwen, who is a seasoned mama. She knows what to do. She will make sure everyone is well, because that's her job. That is one of her jobs on the farm, to be the kitten mama, because she is very much a kitten mama. She's a very good mother. She knows what she's doing. Anyway, it's time to go back inside and call it a day. And I got stuff to do tomorrow, which is awfully cute. Because the stuff I'm doing tomorrow is filming shorts, which means following cats around all day. Because they're cute, and I love them. I hear the kittens under the deck. Yeah, Gwen's going to go under. All right, we're going to call it a day. And hopefully those two kittens are well. Just like with Bowser's kittens last year, we didn't see them for like 4 weeks because they were just under the deck. So hopefully the kittens do well. And all we can do is wait to see them again. I'm glad we got to see them, but now they're under the deck. Oh well. Anyway, that's about it for us tonight. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Even though these are like the most boring videos in the world, I think. And tomorrow we're definitely going to film Tequila's puppies. They're getting closer and closer to opening their eyes. We'll see you tomorrow.